Okay, hello everybody. So glad you could join us for some East memories of Celceta.
Can't wait to see what lies ahead.
That's right, Adol. I'm raring to go myself, but first we gotta have a nice little chillax time here in Highland Town. So, last time we did, in fact, cross the river, the Adol River, I think it was, by means of a secret underground passage, which hilariously apparently goes the entire length of the river. Now that I think about it, that is an extremely awkward solution for a tunnel to cross a river, is to go for like a couple of kilometers lengthwise. Well, it's fine. And then we found ourselves in the primeval lands, where one of the first things we found was a freaking town, Highland Town, which seems to be somewhat technologically advanced compared to places on the other side of the river. We met up with the mayor, whose name I forget, and their daughter, whose name I also forget. Whoops. Who were surprised to find Adol because, we came across a graveyard when we crossed over from the other side. Turns out Adol has been presumed dead here in Highland Town because they just kind of found his stuff abandoned by a waterfall. So it kind of looks like the guy died. Whoopsie daisy. Now we're here to sort everything out. By the looks of it, they don't accuse us of ruining everything for their town the same way that Komodo and Celery were, which, this being East and having its, easy-going, tone of it actually had a big laugh itself about the fact that everybody's expecting us to, land ourselves in a heap of trouble as we come here. But no, everything's fine. So, rest of the crew is upstairs resting, but Adol is feeling a little, insomniac, so here we are on a nightly sojourn. This is Aaron's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. Yeah, was Aaron the mayor? Maybe. This is Kalilica's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. Okay, that I remember. Kalilica was the little girl who we encountered here. Oh, and this is the room where the gang is hanging out. Cool. Best not disturb them. Anything up here? This is just an empty... Oh, that's creepy. I think... Okay, cool. That was just a video game thing, but that actually gave me almost got the hair to stand on the back of my neck, because that seemed like a horror movie thing that this game decided to just spring on me, but that was just a video game thing, apparently, the animation on the door. But that actually made me jump a little bit here in my skin. Yeeks. It seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from inside. That's a fire safety hazard. That's a very bad thing. You can't make a house like that. Oh, okay, but here's... Okay. Thought it was going to have to be that room upstairs, but never mind. There's a little grate that's kind of out of position here. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? Yeah, sure. What else are we going to do? Did anybody explain what the giant tower with the spooky lightning stuff going on was yet? I feel like they didn't tell us that yet, which, could be kind of important intel, but, Okay, so we can't just go into houses, I suppose. In the dead of night. Makes sense. Okay, didn't have to hunt around on where to go too much, because we just now got some kind of visual clue here. Who was that? I didn't recognize that. Let's go see what's going on up here. This is another important-looking building. Although there's all these symbols here, I get the feeling that kind of Judas Priest-looking symbol there. The Judas Priest logo up there. I get the feeling this is a religious symbol, in which case this is probably like a local church, yeah? Yeah, this definitely looks like a church. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. 4 wings even on this angel. Whoa. It looks similar to the statues in Kaznia Mine and the underground ruins. Right, when we came in the ruins, there was one of these greeting us inside.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies.
Oh.
Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Okay. It's a flashback! Oh, that's the same woman we just saw. Yeah, that's not Kalilika. Kalilika had, like, pink hair, right? So who the heck is this, then? Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call for you when Lord Eldeel is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime. If you'll excuse me. For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone can be this disorganized. Oh, yeah, what does cleaning entail in this case? Look at this giant stack of stuff here, which apparently the game was giving us a little clue to go investigate, eh? Where are we? This isn't the church we were in a second ago. This can't really
Don't
even...
let him hit you.
Ah.
Focus on offense.
Whoopsie. It's weird you can actually adjust, like, camera to some extent, but you can't move the camera around very freely. Playing a bunch of games where you can't control the camera, I'm just like reflex trying to move the camera to get a better view of this room, forgetting that this is fixed cameras, yeah. But my point was, like, this can't even be like a side room of that church we just walked into, because this is way too big, this room, to fit, like, somewhere to the side of the room we walked in. So I don't know what this is. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in an unrecognizable script. Aha, some kind of linguist, eh? Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruin raid. A ruin raid is a weird way to say, like, going adventuring in a dungeon, but I don't know, I guess saying adventuring in a dungeon is also kind of weird, so, you know. It appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. Oh, okay. Ominous. And then finally this grand globe here I'm curious about. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. Yeah, I guess... Even if you know what a map is, I guess if you're not ready for, like, this whole round world thing, like, it might be weird to see the map set up like that. You might not realize what's going on there. Huh? Oh, the mysterious lady is here. Adol, please wait here until the preparations are complete. You may make yourself comfortable in the meantime. Okie dokie. This is a comfy-looking bed. Like, this looks like some really eccentric person is living here, right? Is kind of the vibes of this locale. Oh, okay, there's one more thing I missed to explore, and it's this spyglass, I'm gonna guess. It appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, and with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. That seems to be everything. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adol. Lord Eldeel is expecting you on the balcony. Please, come this way. Okay. I think they name-dropped Eldeel's name when we came to Highland Town last episode, I think? So, this is probably something very relevant. Hey, that's the weird flying thingy we saw. What does it mean, though? Oh my god, hold on. Actual four-winged dude. Like the statues. Wow, okay. You must be Adol Kristen. I am? I imagine you were quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly. Oh, that sound effect.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies.
Oh, okay, this is the same guy.
Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Uh-huh. That's interesting. A guy with wings, but also wants the rest of humanity to fly? Alright.
However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Oh. That's ominous. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldeel. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. That's a little ostentatious, but sure. Ooh, that animation looks a little jerky there, them walking down the stairs. That looked a little off, right?
Lisa.
Oh, Lisa, okay. Excuse me, Lisa. Gee. I'm sorry for the mess. Oh, that's kind of cute. Huh. Did not expect this to be their relationship, like the guy like that. But alright, then. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adol here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you. Now, Adol, all of these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Plan to have someone invent? That's a Metal Gear speak right there. Gonna repeat the thing you said with a question mark? But you know what, I'm gonna go with that. Sounds weird. Like, what does he, like, they're already invented if he's got them drawn up, right? Indeed. One day, someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry. All kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Sounds like the work of a god. Yeah, I don't know. I'm done with the Metal Gear thing for just a bit, but once again, there'd be the option there to just do that snake speak throughout its history. Oh. There are many in Highland who regard me as one. I have been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted development of a cure. As for a recent example... do you see that blueprint spread out over there? What's it a blueprint of? Observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed those blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altego have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altego seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship the Altaginians happened to invent in the nick of time. Okay, that's... Now, we don't really know anything about the, situation between Altego and the Roman Empire, so for all I know, the Roman Empire is pretty much the bad guy in this conflict, right, you know? But, I don't know, if his motivation is just to, equalize the fight, that seems a little weird, you know? It seems... Well, he's not profiteering, because it doesn't sound like he's doing this for, profit. But still, something seems a little off about the idea of, prolonging this conflict by helping out the losing sides just so they're evenly matched. Again, since we don't really know exactly, what the context of the Roman-Altego war is, you know, it might still be that the supporting Altago was the right thing here. I don't know. Oh, I want to ride on one, please. That seems like a very Adol thing to say. He likes boats, right? So let's go with that. As expected of an explorer like you. My point, however, is that these blueprints are the plans for that very warship. The countries have been at odds for so long, it would create an imbalance were one to fall under the other's flag. If Rom were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. Really? Okay. This still sounds a little dodgy, but okay. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. That sounds like a bad guy line, right? Like, I'm not crazy by being like, well, this seems a little off, right? Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Altago is a particularly complex region, and is generally best left to its own devices. Yeah, no kidding. CE7 for how sticky things can get if you adventure there. But exceptions must be made. No, I could have used more context. Damn you, flashback.
Are you unable to sleep?
Uh-oh. I didn't touch anything.
I'm so happy you're alive, Adol.
Yeah, so this is Lisa then, from Lord Eldeel's estate, ? What is going on here?
Do you remember my name?
Lilia? Lisa.
My.
Oh, so you do remember me then? That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol?
Wait a second, this seems too easy. Are we about to get just a bunch of backstory? Oh, geez, because, this seems like a character who might understand what the hell is going on in this, story, yeah?
I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago? What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldeel?
Both of these are similar answers, right? Only our first meeting.
Really now? That's most impressive. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Eldeel personally chose you and summoned you to this land.
Oh, okay. So the whole reason Adol went adventuring in Celceta was because of this guy. Huh. It wasn't a case of Adol just wanted to go checking out Celceta and then stumbled in on Eldeel's thing. Okay, interesting.
He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it.
Yeah, okay, I was getting maybe an inkling that that place we just saw might be in that tower. Seems like the kind of location winged beings, like godlike entity, would be hanging out in a orrery like that. And
I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldeel intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them.
Oh?
The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came.
Wow, okay. Why?
To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Eldeel becoming discovered by the outside world.
Oh, so it's not just a tower. I thought sanctuary might refer to the tower. Apparently it's like a much larger area, so I wonder what would have happened if we tried to travel back, after crossing the river, if we tried to travel back to the ruins. if the game would have let us, or, or is the barrier somewhere closer to Highland Town? Huh. Weird.
I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs. Nothing more.
But I lost all my memories.
I'm sorry. I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning, either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldeel again.
Okay, so he's still around and fine. Okay. The way she was talking about I don't know what he was planning was almost making me think that he was gone for some reason, but okay.
However, it's late and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol, if you should remember anything else about Lord Eldeel... I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Good night.
Good night, Lisa. Alright, that was a strange encounter. Oh! RPG sleeping jingle. You'll love it.
Sorry, Adol. Can you explain that again? From the beginning?
I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true.
So basically, this Eldeel guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge?
Okay, so Adol actually just spilled the beans on his nightly sojourn. A bit risky to... I think they didn't really want anybody to go traipsing around, right? The elder, Aaron, and the people, right? But I guess it's important intel, so I guess we gotta do it. But,
We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it.
There is one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area, you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no?
Yeah, that's a good point. So, go on, Kalilika, or whatever your name is. What's up with that?
That's a weird line. I wonder if it's like, in Japanese, it was something a little like more casual, like Karirika Toyara, or something like that, but they insisted on sticking that, or whatever your name is there. I don't know.
Heh, that's no way to ask someone a question.
Okay, I guess maybe that's why they made Duran sound a little derpy there.
Well, I'm older than you, so there.
You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. And people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts.
What?
Damn! She played Duran like a fiddle. The sass of this child. Oh! I'm melting before it.
I think Kalilika wins this one. But it's true that the people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldeel remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean?
I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life, as if it were his own thought. Is that correct?
Oh! It's good to see the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence.
Unlike a certain someone here.
Huh. Pretty fancy system you've got going here, though. So if people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they thought of it themselves, does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before?
Surely not. Like, surely somebody can just come up with a cool thing on their own, but this guy is just being weirdly benefactory with the rest of the world, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes.
Ugh, unbelievable.
So, can we actually go outside now?
You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems.
Okay, Adol, I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town.
Indubitably. I don't... Why was him sounding like a Poindexter choice there? I don't know why that was, but sure.
Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit too.
Huh.
Huh? Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. You just... sometimes don't seem like you're all there. Then it's like you say the Then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird.
Really? I mean, I am a reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and... Hey!
Kalilika, I would like to entrust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer.
Okay.
However, Adol, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. The north exit? In the direction of that enormous tower?
That tower is where Lord Eldeel lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Eldeel when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. And if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So don't say we didn't warn you!
Okay. It seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me.
That's our cue, Adol. Let's check this place out.
Okay, cool. Now we have this sassy child is now here to guide us around. Fair. Let's have a quick look-see around the place. So just out of curiosity. Oh, just a little curious. Is there anything to find here? Are we allowed to go in the rooms now that... Yes, we are. Apparently, it's only rude to go in someone's room when they're asleep in there. Huh. I was expecting more, child decor in Kalilika's room, but the tea set is the only vaguely one. Okay. I guess she really is a little precocious little ragamuffin. Walking around freely in a monsterless environment should be a pleasant change of pace for you. Or so I'd hope. So please, try to use the time meaningfully. Good. Okay, oh, this town isn't that huge. Okay. We can have a walk around then, eh? Oh, okay. Immediate building we walk into, we get a cutscene for some reason. That's bizarre. There's not even anybody in here. This house seems to be empty.
This is Lisa's house. But Lisa is out most of the time, so it's usually empty.
What about her family?
She lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. And that's pretty much all there is to see of Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we?
See, the way Lisa was walking in town the first time we saw her and then just kind of seemed to vanish, I thought there was something more mysterious going on, but she's just, a member of town who happens to be, the caretaker of that wacky Lord Eldeel. Oh, this just is someone's house then. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, is this the windmill planner guy?
Excuse me, Dario.
Do you have something you need me to? Ah, Adol! Perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you.
So, what's on your mind?
Actually, it was about your gravestone, Adol. I was the one who built it. Someone else asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you.
I'll never forgive you.
No, come on now. Adol just isn't like that.
It's the thought that counts.
Really? Whew, I'm glad you're not upset.
Ah, you're so polite.
Huh.
Is something wrong, Ozma? A thought crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave?
Oh, hey, now that you mention it.
Can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt?
No, our tradition for cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean Adol's belongings. That's what was buried in his grave. I'm so sorry. It just slipped out. I didn't mean...
It's okay. We understand completely.
Huh. Adol's belongings.
From before he lost his memories, no less. There may be new information to discover within them. For real, I'm going to tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon. So please, just wait a little longer, please.
Adol, I think we should probably be leaving now. For Dario's sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack.
Huh. But that's an interesting clue. It sounds like we're gonna have to take a shovel and go grave robbing a little bit. Although it's not really robbing when we're just collecting our own stuff, but you know what I mean.
When I grow up, I want to be an architect. My father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were all architects, and I'd love to follow in their footsteps.
Good stuff, kid. Hope it works out for you. Oh, that's cute, the running animation on Kalilika. She's doing it like that. It's not quite the, like, Ed from Cowboy Bebop, like, arms spread out, but it is that, like, little child run from anime. Very fun. I like it.